Rutgers head coach Scott Goodale. Coach, first impressions, final day of preparation right here before Thursday of the NCAA tournament.
Good roll around. It's always good to get in the arena, get some of this air in your lungs, feel what it's like, feel the mats. Beautiful setup, a lot of room. Our guys are fired up, excited all down the weight. That's not an issue. So we'll go get a good meal in us now, probably get moving a little bit tonight, get a great night's sleep, and be ready to go tomorrow morning.
We're just talking to Coach Pritzloff about this. What dictates success for you guys over the next 3 days? Obviously, the seedings are not what they are usually over the past couple of years, but obviously this seems like a very young and hungry team right now compared to even 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, for the first time in a long time, we don't have that automatic. I know there's never really an automatic, but you think of the Ashnolts, the Sorianos, the Riveras, guys like that. We're going to have to fight like we did when we first started 16 years ago, and that's kind of exciting. We're kind of excited, and I've said it all week long. Crazy things happen at this tournament. Just stick in it, stay in the fight, continue to battle. Good things will happen if you believe it, and we're just going to wrestle hard, and that's all we can do. We know it's a team right now that's kind of an underdog, really, in every single weight. So probably have to do some work on the backside, but that's the national tournament, and it can humble you, but it could also be set up for great memories and great success. So we're excited about that.
What are you looking for certain individuals? I'm looking down the bracket. There's a lot of even rematches here with some of these guys. Obviously some guys were paired with Big Ten foes. There were some reseedings in some of the brackets as well. So a lot of familiarity even at the national tournament, even early off the bat, potential even second matches as well. So what do you have to do to get past either some humps or obviously make some tweaks against some other guys?
Yeah, well, there's a lot. I think we have 4 or 5 Big Ten matchups right away, which is something we would have obviously loved to avoid just because of the familiarity with our opponents. But that's also a good thing for us. There's a lot of dialogue individually throughout the week. There's a lot of film watching. There's a lot of things we can do different. We can make it better, and we can close the gap and give ourselves chances to win. So that kind of helps because we're familiar with a lot of opponents. But that's it, man. It's a new match. It's a new 7 minutes. It's a new mindset. It's a new feel. Everybody's fired up because it's the national tournament. You throw injuries out the door. Everybody's banged up a little bit, and you just gotta believe. You gotta believe you can do something special, and I think we've been good at that the last, say, 9-10 years. So just believe in it, and good things will happen. That's what we're trying to do here.
I know we can talk about every individual ad nauseum here, but one guy I'm looking at, Jackson Turley, he seems like he is very loose. He's very eager. He's excited. I know he's seeded at 30, but he's a former All-American himself. He has a former national champ, Jersey guy, Lewis of Virginia Tech. I mean, what do you make out of that matchup and what Jackson can ultimately do in this tournament, maybe compared to it from 2 years ago?
Yeah, I think for Jackson, it's keeping himself in that first one. Give yourself a chance to win the match somewhere. Be exciting. Let it rip. We say all the time with him. Just let it rip, and when he does that, he's okay. But obviously, this is a defending national champ, a huge task, somebody that looks very, very motivated and locked in, wants to win another one, and maybe, wear that speed bump, right? Wear that first round speed bump. Happens every year, why not us? It's kind of the focus.
It's funny because Coach Pritzloff said the same thing about these guys that maybe are going to be the guys that knock off these top seeds in that first round. I mean, we've seen it a couple times with you guys as well. First guy comes to mind, Ken Theobald in the second round just a couple of years ago when he was the 15th seed. I mean, obviously Anthony White going up against Sammy Sasso, we just mentioned, Turley against Mekhi Lewis. Even Boo McDermott seeded at 24th right now. Obviously, maybe a bit of a lower seeded than he would have liked, but. What do you make of these? What do you make of the underdog mentality this week?
That's it. That's just it. You got nothing to lose right now. You got to go out and do it. And we've done it before. We've had the same conversations we used to have with Kenny Theobald and Joey Langle, who beat Chris Noddy first round in the national tournament from Oklahoma State. So it can certainly happen. But you got to give yourself a chance. You got to keep yourself in it. That first 3 minutes is so darn important. And then build some momentum, build some confidence. And again, just believe you can do it. It's all about believing you can do it. And you're going to have to probably go to some deep waters to do it, right? You're going to have to be really strong mentally, and you're going to want to have that attitude like I can do this halfway through that match, and that third period becomes really important. But most importantly, give yourself an opportunity. That's all you can ask for.
All right, Coach. Good luck this week.
Thanks.